The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Kukçu. Cross into the box. O'Shea with the clearance. That's good play. Cross to the back post. Big header! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he finish? That's really well cleared.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McAllister. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Otto. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! Just off target. Corner number 2 then. Trife! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Otto. Now he's got space here. McAllister. Neymar. Otto. Otto looking to hit the byline here. Otto. Referee's given a throw. He's a sharp little ball here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he can clear it away. Serginho. Now it's Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. McAllister.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. Deftly away. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Chiellini with the slide tackle there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, and the shot! Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. And he thumps it clear. Knocks it into space. Otto is there to clear.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Can he finish? Defending of the... This time, surely! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now there's a fine ball. Thuram! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Opts for safety. Thuram. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Looking to play him in. Delivers with whip. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Serginho.
Number 9, Alvarez.
And it's Kukçu.
Number 22, Danny.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Thuram. And this is Cruyff. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Kalulu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. A probing pass. That's a decent clearance. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 7,
Alvarez. Raul. Kukçu. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Albert Ferrer gets it away.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Neymar shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that should get the job done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
I'm afraid to
Thoughts
tell
on
you
what we've
that
just
we're
seen?
expecting
Yeah,
traffic
well,
to be
I've been
heavy
on the
after
losing
final
side in
whistle
games
today.
like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players.
Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, shoot! Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Taken back almost at once. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. And back to the keeper they go. Saliba. Pedri. Now it's Bale. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. That pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And we have our very first corner. Bale getting this one clear. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And he's lost his man here. And the ball is out of play. Nicely aimed pass. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been given away. Thuram! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Costa Curta tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Neymar. Ball comes in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through.
There will be 1 minute added
Adams
time.
gets a foot in here. Baresi. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
This is a lost
Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. He's having a shot! Thuram finds himself offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Costa Curta. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Now Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Danger averted for now. And the volley.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Plays a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chesney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Brilliantly cut out. It's a quick ball upfield. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. And he plays one through. That is a brilliant interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well measured. And this is Cruyff. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's quick to get it clear again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar! In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's through here, and this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little soon.
He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Manchester United have reclaimed it, and it's Neymar. Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can... He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Del Piero. Defending was strong and firm. And it's lofted through here. Nice looking ball. Might be danger here. Oh, shot a goal! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gives it back. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi. Neymar. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cleared without complication. Kokchu. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Knocks it into space. Thuram. And now they can clear their lines. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Neymar. O'Shea does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. Tchouaméni. Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just did.
Thuram! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Berbatov. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Inzaghi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Baresi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. Kirkchu, he has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. He might be in here. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kirkchu. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, O'Shea. Number 22.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Tom. Coming on the field.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Number 11, Neymar.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Number
Played it back.
21,
Clipped into space.
Rummenigge.
Oh, chance, surely!
Has been indicated.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kirkchu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And it's Berbatov. Lahm calmly anticipates. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Up towards the front line. Hazard, can he get on the end of this? Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
And it's Hazard. Hazard! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Goes for a shot! And that's going to be a goal kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's looking wide. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Oh, well played. Driving forward. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chouameni. Now it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge, Thuram. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there's the clearance. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Neymar, and he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro with the clearance. No outsmarting him this time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back on the... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, nicely intercepted. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Yep, it's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Kukçu. Thuram has created one goal already. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rummenigge. Now it's Inzaghi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's made its way to him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Decent chance! So their 4th corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kalulu spots it and intercepts. Kokchu.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Inzaghi. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. He came in hard, very hard. That's a sharp pass. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Kokchu.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. Chouameni. Lam makes the interception. And it's Azar. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Chouameni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lam cuts out the pass. And smartly reclaimed. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Please take all the bins
Well,
located
fitness
by the
and
entrance
fatigue,
gates.
the key
Thank
factors
you very
now
much
as we
your
head for
cooperation.
extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21,
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Number 7.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Inzaghi. Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rodri. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Strife! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. They want to be quick to recover this. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries to get it clear. He's tried one! Oh, should have put that away. Tries to pass it through. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that could set him on his way. And he's picked it up out wide. He's making a real surge on the left. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicked it back promptly. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Kalulu.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 9.
Gone behind for a goal kick.
Number 15, number 8, O'Shea.
O'Shea picks it up from the goal kick. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Kokchu, ambitious ball here. And they've got rid. Now it's Berbatov. And he's had it nicked away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ball's gone out of play. That's really well cleared. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Boy, you can feel the tension. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Cruyff is first to take the long walk. And he puts them one up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Filippo Inzaghi is the next man in the spotlight. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Kukçu is the man who's second in line. Terrific penalty. No keeper's getting near that.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. Belted right down the middle.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Neymar will take the third penalty. Three each. Messi is the fourth man to step up. Big character, big moment, big save. Berbatov is fourth up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He must, but can he? It's saved, and it's over! Manchester United fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.